Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're off from Acrisure. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Brown again. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Chase has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Okay, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Cardinal, 8.
Here's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Calvin Austin on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Jukes away from one. Past the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set. Cowboy.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Okay, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
At the 3-yard line.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on, set! Sets the Eagles! Ready,
Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
It's Johnson again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
up 3rd and
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, 70 Lions. Let's go.
Johnson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
gain of 3 yards.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
On the set.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Going for it with Warren. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. His foray out the middle, and that's about 3. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Richardson back to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working near his goal line. Setting up the running back screen. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
On the ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Okay, ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
The Steelers set to punt it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Trying it inside, give to Warren. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Johnson up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
It's now
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 vices. Ready.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
On the ready.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
At the 19-yard line.
Play fake. It's Richardson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. Picked up at the 38. He brushed him off with ease.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This is Johnson heading right. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Street. Liking 18.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, give to Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey. Let go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready, set.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Back. 70.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Richardson now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Hand off to the back. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
throwing it. This is Metcalf working that right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Get it? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working now from the gun. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Warren here from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay,
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
19. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throw here, third down. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 46. Setting him on the dive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to the well again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Let's go now. Press ball leading. Hey, switch.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's intercepted near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Get it. Liking 18.
Throwing now on first down. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Ready.
Now it's Johnson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70s. Ready.
Warren running between the tackles. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go. Straight.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has the open man downfield. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
16-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw again. Called in left side. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Brooks reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Come on, ready.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action on 1st down. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Here's Johnson. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
On the jump. Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And this this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Cougar 19.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Steady.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. First down. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
A gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
On On the give, it's Brooks. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Bob.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay,
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
come on, set! 18 Cardinal, Ready!
Trying an inside give to Ward. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Let's go! Viking 18! Let's go!
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Steelers 14, Bengals 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. Has it downfield working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Gun. Stop. Big 13.
Running back motions
13.
right.
Stop.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals losing by 4. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Get it. 60 boxes.
Give to Johnson to start this drive. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. On the ground with Warren. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Warren once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.